My name's Lorraine, and this is the night my whole family finally understood that something was wrong in that house in Robbins, Illinois. For weeks after the knocks started, Mama tried to tell us it was the wind, or the pipes, or just your nerves. She said we were letting our imaginations run wild since Daddy died. But deep down, I think even she knew something wasn't right. It was a Saturday night in late spring, and Mama had decided to make dinner early: beans, cornbread, and baked chicken. The house smelled like home again. For a little while, it felt like things were getting back to normal. After we ate, she sat in her rocker by the window, sewing a button on Henry's shirt, while the rest of us played jacks on the rug. The radio was playing Sam Cooke, and the whole house felt still, quiet in that peaceful way you only get after a long day. Then the radio cut off. Just a soft click like someone had unplugged it. Mama tapped the knob, frowned, and said, "Power's acting up again." But when she looked toward the outlet, the cord was already lying on the floor, completely pulled out. Josephine whispered, "Mama," and then came the knock. 3 slow raps from upstairs. We all froze. Mama turned toward the ceiling. "Probably that loose shutter," she said. But we knew it wasn't the shutter. It was the closet. Henry grabbed her hand. "Mama, please don't go up there." But Mama stood, took the lantern, and said, "I'll prove to y'all there's nothing to be scared of." We followed her up the stairs, all huddled together, the lantern light bouncing shadows on the walls. When we reached the bedroom, the closet door was slightly open. The same one Daddy used to hang his coats in. The air smelled strange, sharp, metallic, and cold. Mama pushed the door open all the way. Empty. She laughed, shaking her head. "See, just..." The cabinet rattled. Loud. Like something inside had slammed into it from behind. Mama dropped the lantern. The flame flickered, throwing wild shadows across the walls. We all screamed and backed against the bed. Then in the light, we saw it. A dark outline standing between the coats. At first, it looked like Daddy. Same build. Same old hat. Mama whispered, "James?" The figure stepped forward. That wasn't my daddy. The face wasn't right. The eyes were too black, like they were missing from their sockets. And behind it, dragging along the floor, was a long, dark tail, just like Josephine had said. Mama gasped and made the sign of the cross. "In the name of Jesus." But before she could finish, the lantern blew out. We were plunged into total darkness. The room filled with the sound of that sliding walk, the slippers scraping across the wood. And then the voice. "I came back for you." The bed springs creaked. Something brushed against my shoulder, cold and dry like paper. Mama shouted, "Everybody out!" We ran down the stairs, tripping over each other until we hit the front porch. When we turned back, every light in the house was on. The curtains moved like wind was blowing through, but every window was shut tight. Mama didn't go back inside that night. We slept at her friend's house 2 blocks over. The next morning, Mama went back to get our things. She said when she opened the front door, the air inside was ice cold, and the house smelled like sulfur. The closet door was open again, and on the inside of it, carved deep into the wood, were 3 words. "Come with me." We never returned. Mama never spoke of it again. The house stood empty for years before they tore it down. But even now, when I drive past the place where it used to stand, I swear I can still smell that faint mix of polish and dust. And sometimes, if I stop the car and turn off the engine, I can hear it. That slow, scraping sound of slippers on old wooden floors. "I came back for you."